Secretary or anyone else in the U.S. military reached out to his Russian counterpart or anyone else's counterparts from Russia? And regarding the MQ-9, what can you detail a little bit more what its mission was and where it was being piloted from? Thanks.
Yeah, sure. So in terms of Secretary Austin talking to his counterpart, not at this time, to my knowledge, DoD officials have not spoken specifically to Russian authorities on this particular incident. I do know that the State Department is raising our concerns about the incident directly with the Russian government, so I'd refer you to them for details on that. In terms of the mission of the MQ-9, as I mentioned, it's an ISR platform. These aircraft have been flying over the Black Sea region for some time, to include before the current conflict started. It is an important and busy international waterway. And so it is not an uncommon mission for us to be flying in international airspace.
And so what kind of precautions are you taking going forward? Are you going to have armed accompanying aircraft and was this aircraft armed?
So I'm not going to get into the specific profile of this particular aircraft. As you know, the MQ-9 does have the ability to be armed. It was, again, conducting an ISR mission in international airspace. Something that we've been doing for some time. In terms of the types of techniques, and procedures that we take to protect our aircraft, I'm not going to get into the specifics. I think the key point here is that while intercepts in and of themselves are not that uncommon, the fact that this type of behavior from these Russian pilots, that is uncommon and unfortunate and unsafe. And so, again, would echo General Hecker's call on the Russians to continue to fly safely. Thank you. Liz?
Thank you, Pat. Thanks. Was this collision itself an accident on Russia's behalf, and is the U.S. responding as such?
We are continuing to assess exactly what happened, but I think based on the actions of the Russian pilots, it's clear that it was unsafe, unprofessional. And I think the actions speak for themselves. What we saw again were fighter aircraft dumping fuel in front of this UAV, and then getting so close to the aircraft that it actually damaged the propeller on the MQ-9. We assess that it likely caused some damage to the Russian aircraft as well. To our knowledge, we know that the Russian aircraft did land. I'm not going to go into where they landed. But again, it's just demonstrative of very unprofessional, unsafe airmanship on the part of these pilots.
Thank you. One more question, sorry. Will the U.S. try to recover this drone?
So I don't have anything right now to provide in terms of recovery operations. If we have any updates to provide, we'll be sure to do that. Thanks. David.
Is there video of the incident? Are you going to release the video? Where in the Black Sea did it happen? How close to Russian airspace? And did you say that this particular Reaper was unarmed?
Again, I didn't say whether it was or was not. I'm not going to get into the particular mission profile of this aircraft. It was conducting an ISR mission. In terms of the specifics, David, I'm not going to, at this point, be able to get more specific other than the Black Sea region in international airspace, well clear of any type of, it was international airspace. And then, I'm sorry, the other part of your question?
The video.
Yes, so we are going through the declassification process now, and we'll keep you updated on that front.